Mercer, any luck on your end? Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good, and set up for life. Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia, and made amends for how the guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. Until next we meet, lass.
Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate, is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing, and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
Alrighty, let's go to the Standing Stone. Now, the Standing Stone, there's a glitch with. If you go there first, before starting any of these quests, or even starting this quest, there's a possibility you will not be able to get inside the Nightingale Hall, which is where we're going. So, try not to do that. I'm sorry if you did it already, but it's a glitch, and I can't really, go up to a point at it and go, don't go there, when I have to go there to show you. That is a boarded up door. A Dragon Priest staff. So we're about to get my favorite armor set in the entire game. This is the set I'll be wearing through the rest of the game, pretty much.
I'm glad you're here. This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. This one, please.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business. This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, If you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
This is enough.
Alright, recommendations, save. There's a glitch where you can't get your armor, so I'm gonna go up here and save and then get it. No. There we are. Got it. Now, I've never had the glitch where this happens, so... where you can't get the armor. Increases your stamina by 40 points and increases your frost resistance by 50. If you're a Nord, you're now basically immune to frost damage. Muffle, basically you make no sound when you walk. So, even the slight armor sound your armor does make, makes no more noise anymore. Lockpicking is 25% easier, and one-hand attacks do 25% more damage. And for those that use illusion spells, your spells now cost 17% less. What's awesome, besides its appearance, is this. Nightingale Armor Full Set. It increases your overall armor rating by 25 points. So if you have the entire set equipped, you're awesome. There is something I would like to mention as soon as I can find it again. There. I'm sorry, I'm really doing this pretty quickly. Also, the max armor rating you can have, which is about 80% damage reduction, is 567. Let's see where mine's at right now. It is at, I don't know. Oh, 316. This armor set, with all the light armor equipment, and once you upgrade it, can easily pass the 567 marker. So this armor, when you are fully equipped with it, can make it, you know, stronger than any heavy armor. Because 80% damage reduction is the max possible you can get in the entire game, without cheating. As far as I can tell. Okay, there is a hood you can get later. It's from the Dark Brotherhood side quest. It's called the Shrouded Hood. If you equip it, you will still get the effect of the Nightingale completion set. So that's pretty wicked. And that's my favorite set. As you've seen in my Behind the Veil video, if you've watched it. Another thing I'm going to mention, see if I can get it out. Alright, the fingers will always be this color regardless of whatever you put on there. Whatever your color was. I'm not sure why.
You appear ready for the oath. You appear ready for the oath.
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye. There's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal? Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
Alrighty.
I think we should trust the lass.
We can't use this, so... She has to open it for some reason. It looks like she has an ebony dagger, and he has a daedric dagger.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
This should look familiar to those that have seen my video, by the way.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes, but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless. Good. Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lass. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here,